Hi there, this is again Gerald, and today I'm going to walk you through how to create a bill in QuickBooks Online step by step. This would be a very important process that you or your clients may need to undergo so you guys can keep track of what the business owes to vendors and other third-party firms. This would also be known as accounts payable. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly as to how you can record, manage, and prepare bills for payments. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so once you're logged in to your QuickBooks Online account, go ahead and look for that plus icon at the top left and hover your mouse over that and look for bill under vendors. So that should be the third one from the top under vendors. Go ahead and select that. It should immediately take you to the bill screen. So the first thing you'll need to do would be to select a vendor. Go ahead and do that. Let's just choose a random vendor. Let's go with Chins Gas and Oil. All right, there you go. So once you've selected the vendor, go ahead and review or check the mailing address and then the terms. You have a few options here: due on receipt, which is due on the same day; net 10, which would be 10 days from the bill date; to net 15, net 30, due in 30 days; and net 60. You can also add new terms on here by clicking on add new. So let's just go with net 30 for this example. So as you've noticed, the bill date automatically is filled with the today's date. And then the due date, since we've chosen net 30, it should reflect 30 days from the bill date. Now the bill number is, or would be the invoice number. So when you receive an invoice from a vendor, you'll be you'll be needing to take note of the invoice number, and that's what you'll be putting on here. So let's just say 001 as a bill number. So once you've filled out the date information, let's move on to the details section. So there's two sections right here, one for category details and another one for item details. So just to differentiate the two, category details would be for expenses like rent, utilities, telephone bills, or any general expenses, which doesn't really normally involve any amounts, any quantities, and it normally goes into an expense account. And the item details, on the other hand, would be for products or services that you purchase that you're going to be reselling, or it's going to be part of your inventory. For this case, since we are choosing Chins Gas and Oil as the vendor who's a fuel provider, we are going to be going with category details. So let's go ahead and look for the appropriate account under the chart of accounts. So the most appropriate would be, I would say, fuel. And let's put in the description, fuel for delivery truck. All right. Next, let's put in an amount. Let's say 500. Okay. As you've noticed, there's two checkboxes right here, billable and tax. This normally is are applicable to item details. And you would be selecting these options if you are going to be billing the cost, or if you are going to be charging your client the cost for uh, these specific line items. And again, it would normally be for item details. But since we're using fuel as an example, we'll just be leaving those blank, billable and tax. Now for customer, same goes for that. If you're going to be billing it to or charging it to a specific customer, you'll just have to click the drop down and look for the customer you are going to be charging this to. If it's not there, just go ahead and hit on add new to create a new one, a new customer. All right, so let's go ahead and review the details for this bill. And this again is for the fuel expense for our delivery truck. Now, if everything, you can also add an attachment. You could put in some notes. And if everything looks good from your end, you can go ahead and save it, or you can save and schedule payment. That means you'll be saving it and then you'll be paying it at a later time, at a specific time. And you can also, by clicking on this drop down, you can also save and open a new bill. That is if you're creating multiple bills. And then if it's just going to be the only bill that you'll be creating for this time, you can go ahead and click on save and close. All right, let's go ahead and save this. All right, there you go. And that saves that bill 0001 for Chin's Gas and Oil. And later on, we'll talk about how to pay that bill. So that's going to be in a separate video. So if you find this video helpful or useful, please comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. And I appreciate your time. And I hope to see you on the next video. Cheerios.